श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम सद्गुरु श्री रामानंद परब्रह्म, ओम सद्गुरु श्री शिवानंद परब्रह्म, ओम सद्गुरु श्री परमात्मा नमः, ओम सद्गुरु श्री शंकर भगवत्पादाचार्य नमः, ओम सद्गुरु श्री नित्यानंद परब्रह्म नमः, ओम सद्गुरु श्री व्यास भट्टारकाय नमः. Aapko namaskar to one and all who are listening to this speech.
Mic.
Hello. Okay. So, aapko namaskar to one and all who are listening to this speech. The entire globe. You are all my Guru Swarupa. Today, Bhagavan Sri Shirdi Sai Baba Mandir in this Shirdi Sai Baba Mandir in Houston. I am delivering this speech. The grace of our Guru Parampara, our Gurudevis, Brahmarshi, Sadguru, Sri Swamy Ramananda Pramasa, is Gurudev, and our Paramaguru is Brahmarshi, Sadguru, Sri Swamy Shivananda Pramasa. Bhagavan Nityananda Paramasa, Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya, Bhagavan Vyasa, and Krishna Paramatma. All these are our Gurus. I am telling these few words.
May I put wireless?
Those were already told by our Guru Parampara. This is about Brahma Vidya, Sanatana Brahma Vidya, practiced by Bhagavan Sri Shirdi Sai Baba also. See, if you see any idol of Baba, you observe the eyes are looking upwards. In Shirdi Sai Baba idol also, that clearly indicates that he is a yogi. He is a yogi. In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna Paramatma, Chakshushaiva Antare Bhruva, he said like this, Chakshushaiva Antare Bhruva. You have to keep your eyes upwards, keep gaze upwards at the center of the eyebrows. So like that, Shirdi Sai Baba did the same. That is what is told in Bhagavad Gita. So, if anybody wants to get enlightened or to reach God, one has to reach here. One has to reach here. Reach here in the sense, we have already come down from above. How we have come down, everybody can understand. If I say some details, everybody can understand. See, we are taking respirations, and along with that we are having thoughts. Everybody wants about peace of mind. Peace of mind. So if you want to get peace of mind, first of all, you should know what is meant by mind. You should know the definition of mind. See, mind, everybody says that mind is thoughts. Mind is thoughts. But thoughts are not mind. Thoughts are coming from the mind. So thoughts, when they are coming from the mind, means that mind which is still and centered at the center of the eyebrows, then it is called Brahman. It is called Brahman. Manohi Jyotihi Manajnanam Manute, like that, Manohi Vishnuhu. So when the mind is still, we call that is Brahman, Vishnu, Jyoti, everything, when it is there. But that is being spread out in the form of thoughts. In the form of thoughts. How these thoughts are coming forward? Because of our respirations. Because of our respirations. See, in the mother's womb, we don't have any respirations. We don't have any respirations. But the fetus will have abnormal, supernatural mental power in the mother's womb, even though without respirations. So when it is in the womb, it will have supernatural, abnormal intellect. It knows about the previous births also. When we are in mother's womb, we know our previous births. But when we started our breathing downwards, that knowledge is immediately vanished. The very first breath from when we come from mother's womb. That is called illusion or Maya. We will fall into Maya because of our respirations coming downwards. So with those respirations, we started thinking all these thoughts. Thoughts coming from the vibrations of the life force, that is Prana Shakti. So, and as long as they are coming downwards, your thoughts will be more. Thoughts will be more. Just like, you see, if you keep a flame in the open hall, that will be flickering because of movement of the air current, because of air currents. So that will be flickering. The number of thoughts are totally reciprocal, proportionate to the number of movements of the air currents. Suppose we will pelt a stone on the tank water, you will have ripples, you will have so many waves, So like that, this is like a tank here. When you started this pushing your life force through the expression, the number of thoughts will be coming like this, ripples in the water. Ripples in the water. So like that, if you want to make your mind still means here. If you want to keep your mind here, when it is still, you are nothing but Lord Ishvara, Brahman, Paranjyoti, everything you are that when it is here. But when you are losing out that energy in the form of respirations, your thoughts will be more. These thoughts, in turn, they will create this entire world. All the world, what we are seeing, is nothing but a thought. It is nothing but a thought. So your body, thinking that I am a body is also a thought, and the world is also a thought. So all these thoughts are coming from the inner source, that is divine supreme energy. So if you want to have peace of mind, again you have to go upwards. You have to go upwards in the form of the same respirations. Suppose if you come out from your house with the help of your legs, again if you want to go inside, you have to take the help of the same legs only. So you are coming with the help of legs, and you have to go inside with the same of legs only. Like that, we have come out and created this entire world and became unrest because of these senses. So like that, if you want to have peace of mind, you have to again take the help of the same respirations. So our respirations are more towards downward, and upwards are very less. See, we are expiring up to 30 centimeters and inspiring from 20 centimeters only. So like that, in every respiratory cycle, you are losing the energy in the form of thoughts up to 10 centimeters. Along with that energy, you are losing the divine knowledge also, and happiness also, and divine light also. All these things are being spread out by means of this downward pushing of our respirations. So as long as they are being continued downwards, if you want to have peace of mind or happiness or knowledge, you have to control these respirations and take them upwards. That taking these respirations by means of catching hold of this vital force that is called prana shakti. See, everybody is living with the prana, So the prana is in the form of moving in the form of respirations. So if you want to catch hold of this prana, you have to catch hold of the respirations. Respirations, how they are always pushed downwards. So if you want to take them upwards, catch hold. Catch hold how? Because there is some obstruction to go upwards. What is that obstruction? In medically and in layman's term, we can say it is phlegm, kapham. This kapham is being found when we are losing energy downwards. That kapham has to be removed. Unless you remove that kapham, you can never have this peace of mind or health, physical health or sound mind. So both can be achieved by having control of the respirations. How to take control? You do churning and remove that phlegm, which is in the form of butter, and take this breath upwards. That upward taking of breath is called pranayama. So pranayama means prana plus ayam. Ayam means prolongation, lengthening. Till now we are taking up to here and again pushing downwards more. And we are losing energy up to 2.16 kilometers per day. So if you take it upwards, you will get energy, you will get knowledge, you will get happiness. So these are all qualities of our own prana shakti. So if you want to catch out the prana shakti, you remove the obstruction of the pathway to go upwards. What is that obstruction? That is phlegm. So remove the phlegm. That is being regularly formed since birth onwards. This phlegm that is responsible for our this obesity or body becoming more stout. So when body becomes more obese and stout, you will have plenty of water and coffee. They will never allow you to take your respirations to go upwards. So you have to increase energy. Increasing the energy means do churning inside. If you do churning inside, that will evolve heat. That heat will dissolve all these impurities which are accumulated in the form of phlegm. That phlegm is responsible for all these diseases, So if you want to get rid of the diseases, you have to remove the phlegm. How to remove that phlegm? Do churning. That churning process is called pranayama. When you keep it here, that is called yoga. Yoga means union, reunion. Without this, there is nothing to pray about God. So God is supreme energy in the form of divine light. If you want to pray Him, you go there. How to go there? You clean your pathway. How to clean your pathway? Just remove the phlegm by doing churning of this pranayama process. So this is the main essence of Vedanta. It is there in every scripture, Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Sutras, Yoga Vasishtam, and all other books like Bible and Quran. All these books revealing, because all the prophets of all the religions practiced this Yogam only. This Yogam only. This Yogam only. See, Shirdi Sai Baba is looking like this. See the idol. So he did the same. Shraddha Saburi.
Stay on the mic, Guruji. మీరు తల తిప్పినప్పుడు మైక్ క్యాచ్ చేయట్లేదు. తల తిప్పినప్పుడు మైక్ క్యాచ్ చేయట్లేదు. స్టే ఆన్ ద మైక్.
అలాగా ఇలా ఇక్కడే ఉండాలా? ఓకే.
ఇప్పుడు బాగుంది.
So for our audience, I have to keep note. So Shirdi Baba says Shraddha Saburi. Shraddha means steadfast effort. Saburi means patience. Patience. So how you will get Shraddha and patience? Because when you are doing this yoga, you will get energy. Not only energy, you will get happiness first thing. So when you are getting happiness, naturally you will continue the same process inside. So that will provoke you to do some more process. Then that is called Shraddha. That is Shraddha means the confidence or the words of the Guru and scriptures. So whatever the scriptures and the Guru says, you will have much more confidence. How to get confidence? First start doing pranayama, because they have taught that only. So do pranayama, get energy, have faith. And afterwards, naturally, if you face any karma, prarabdha outside, from the previous births also, you will have much more patience, because you will never be perturbed with what you are facing. When your mind and energy are going out, naturally you will be very fearful to face this prarabdha or karma phala. But if you get sufficient energy and withstand the karma phala, then you will get this saburi, that is patience. So, Shraddha, Saburi, these two words will be and can be, shall be achieved by doing this yoga sadhana only. Shirdi Sai Baba told these two words indicating that you have to do sadhana inside. You have to do sadhana inside. That is also told in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. How to get this patience and other things? See, when you are doing Antarmukham, that means you are doing sadhana inside, you will never be troubled with anything, because buddhi yukto jaha deha Ubhe Sukrut Dushkrute, Tasmad Yoga Yuchesva Yoga Karmasa Kausalam. A person who is practicing this pranayama, he will never mind about the karma phalam. Karma phalam, whatever he is doing. Even when he is facing the karma phalam, and while he is doing karma also, he will never be perturbed because his mind is going upwards and inside. When it is going outside, upwards and inside, there is no connection between physical activity and the mind. Physical activity will be there inside, mental activity. But the physical activity will be, you will be seeing just like he will be also facing like an ordinary man. But his mind is always going upwards. So in that way, you will have that patience. Otherwise, you will be always perturbed. Because this body is physical body, one day or other it will perish in some way or other, in the form of diseases and ultimate death. That is true. But there is a mean, there is a process to protect this body. That's why Upanishad says, Sariramajyam khalu dharma sadhana. Sariramajyam khalu dharma sadhana. If you want to achieve the goal, you have to protect your body first. How to protect? Our body is made of 7 dhatus. Sapta dhatu. Our body is made of sapta dhatus. Skin, flesh, blood, bone, marrow, shukram, medha, and all these include sapta dhatus. These are all derived from food only. So if you are taking food, that should be converted into energy. That energy is minimum now, because when you are respiring more outside, your digestion power will be very less because of lack of sufficient yoga agni, jatragni. That the jatragni is nothing but this pranashakti that is told by Lord Sri Krishna. Aham Vaisvanaro Bhutva Prananam Dehamasita Pranapana Samayukta Pachamyannam Chaturvita in the 15th chapter. I am digesting your food in the form of this prana apana. But this prana apana is not proper in every way. He is assuring that I will digest, but doesn't mean that whatever you take, I will digest. You have to keep these two forces balanced. This balancing of these two forces is called pranayama. So unless you balance these two forces, your food can never be digested. So when your food is properly digested by balancing these prana apana shaktis, your food will be maximum converted into energy. That energy will be converted to suklam. Suklam is called ratas. And then it will be turned into ojas, then tejas. Then only your body will be protected. Otherwise, because we are regularly losing energy, at the time of birth we are like a tire. We are like a tire. At the time of birth, our body is like a tire. It is filled with water, air. So when you are leaking our energy through our nose, respiration, so the air will be leaked through the neck of the tire. So if it regularly we are losing that air, what will happen to the tire? The tire gets shrunken and it won't have much power to withstand weight. So like that, we are leaking our life energy. So as the age advances, our skin and everything will become shrunken. We call it as old age. Old age. And we again say that this is but natural. Natural process is there, but you don't follow the natural process. You have to do some effort. some yogis, great people, they have stopped this old days because of withdrawing their energy, refilling their prana shakti inside. Saptathatu mayam deham agrina ranjaya dhom vyadhayas tasyanasyanti chetakadadi kasta. In Yoga Upanishad, it says the body is made of 7 dhatus. You have to make it hard by Saptathatu Agrina Rajayadham. You have to make it hard by Yoga Agni. Agni will be illustrated by what? By churning only. So do churning, get heat and harden your body. Yadhyas tasyanasyanti. Then he will get rid of all the diseases. So all the diseases are nothing but due to leakage of energy. So try to withdraw that energy and increase your prana shakti, yoga agni, which will digest your food properly. After digestion only you will get the sukram, this what is called rathas, ojas and tejas. So these are all steps to go to reach these. Until then, you don't have any peace of mind. So peace of mind is not so easy. Most of the people, they think that we'll achieve this peace of mind by simply meditating. See, when you are closing your eyes and other things, your respirations are regularly going downwards. Then you are not stopping them or not trying to control them. This mind goes and ultimately at one stage, your brain will go to sleep. So before getting to sleep, you will have a state of a sort of drowsiness. That drowsiness we feel it as, we think that is we are enjoying eternal bliss. That's not bliss, that's only a subconscious state of mind. So because this has already come down, respiration has already come down. So if you want to have the peace of mind, you have to go upwards. How to go upward? By this one. So this is the essence of every scripture. Even in Bhagavad Gita also, Uddhared Atmanatmanam Atmanam Avsadhyat Atmavya Shatrobantar Atmayuri Pratma. In 6th chapter, Paramatma says, you have to lift your life force upwards. Don't allow it to come down. If you allow it to come down, it will become enemy to you. If you keep it up, it will become a friend of you. That's why there is beautiful phrase in English. Keep it up. For everything good, you what will say? For everything good, what will you say? Keep it up. What is meant by keep it up? You keep your life force upwards by doing yoga sadhana. Don't allow it to come down. That is the inner meaning in that. But in ordinary circumstances, we say that keep it up. Try to maintain it. So how to keep it up? Do this. Uddhared Atmana Atmanam Atmanam Avsayat. Bhagavad Gita says Yogam only. At the end of every chapter, Brahma Vidyayam, Yoga Shastre, Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade, at the end of this chapter, he says like this only. So this is Yoga Shastram. Bhagavad Gita, Yoga Shastram. And this is the essence of all Upanishads and Brahma Sutras also. And anyway, even in the great scriptures of, and even in great books like Yoga Vasishtam. Yoga Vasishtam, Yoga Vasishtam is a great book written by Valmiki, and that the book is more lengthier than Ramayana also. Valmiki wrote Ramayana for 24,000 slokas, stanzas. But the same Valmiki wrote about this Yogam for 32,000 slokas. This is narrated by Vasishtha Maharshi to Sri Lord Rama. So beautiful book. That is all nothing but the essence of all Upanishads and scriptures. Whatever the book you read, they have to tell about this Antarmukha Pranayama only. Antarmukha Pranayama. Without this, there is no question of thinking about God. God is nothing but supreme energy. If you want to know energy, know about God, you have to increase your energy. God is infinite energy. Yours is finite energy. So with this finite energy, if you pray anything, there is no use at all. Because your energy is limited, you became more grasser. Physically you are more grasser. You feel that I am this body made of flesh and bones. And you will also think that God is also made of flesh and bones. Because you are already committed. You are thinking that I am this. But this flesh and bones is nothing but this is survived by, there is some supreme force that is called prana. That prana is God. But this is limited. Now, you have to increase that. You have to increase the finite to infinite state. Prano hi Bhagavan Ishaha. Prano hi Vishnu Pitamaha. Pranena Dharityam Lokam Sarvam Pranamayam Jagat. There is a beautiful version in the Jnana Sankirani Tantra. Jnana Sankirani Tantra, it says like this: Prano hi Bhagavan. Pranam itself is Bhagavan. Ishaha, Vishnuhu, Pitamaha, all the Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, all three are Pranam only. Pranena Dharite Lokam. This entire Lokam is born by Pranam only. Sarvam Pranamayam Jagat. So wherever you see, that is not what Pranam only. But at present, because of less energy, less prana shakti, we are thinking that this is only material thing. This is material thing. This table is there. That is an inanimate object, we say. The ground is there. That is inanimate. This mic is also inanimate. But this also contains prana. This also contains prana. Why? Because we say prana means that is moving. We say prana means because anybody, if he is alive, means he is moving with the respirations. But there is another state of mind or prana shakti where there is no movement. That is, at that stage, all these inanimate objects are also full of that pranam only. In that higher level, the stanza says, Sarvam Pranamayam Jagat. In Upanishads also we say, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Everything is nothing but Brahman only. How can you say? Say when you are physically seeing that this is inanimate without any respirations and looking like a dead object, how can you admit that this is having prana? Our Gurudev has beautifully explained. See, you take a torchlight. The torchlight will have some batteries inside, and there will be a bulb in front. If you switch on the battery, torchlight, you will have light from the bulb. But if you switch off, you don't see that light. You remove the bulb. Can you see the light? You cannot see. But that light is coming from where? Coming from the batteries. So like that, our mind is like a bulb. It is glowing. So when it is dead, when we are dead, this bulb is gone. And it is going to somewhere in the form of subtle body, Swashma Sariram. But battery is there. So, if you want to see the energy or the light in the battery, what will you have to do? You have to connect some bulb to that battery. Without connecting your bulb, you cannot extract the energy from the battery. So, everywhere what you see is like a battery only. It's like battery only. If you want to see that light, connect with your bulb. In that way, you can see God everywhere. Otherwise, if you disconnect or with less energy, your bulb is glowing with very minimal amount of light energy. With that energy, if you see, you will see that he is alive and this is dead. So there is a contrast, there is a difference of opinion with these two things. But if you glow your bulb, increase your wattage from 0 to infinity, then everywhere you will see. There is no question of staying any dead object. In that way, Upanishad says, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Idam Sarvam Brahmam Khalu. Whatever you see is nothing but Brahman only. But without doing any sadhana, without experiencing, everybody says that God is everywhere. How can you admit that God is everywhere? God is there at that stage, not here. See, we are so many people. We have got some amount of energy, but that energy is not uniform to everybody. There is difference in everybody. So unless you increase that energy, you can never say that God is everywhere, uniformly staying throughout. So reach that stage. Understand? So our aim is only to increase your mental energy. So energy should be increased and come to know that God is everywhere. Without doing that, you are still grasser, made of thinking that we are made of flesh and bones, and also try to see God also in the form of flesh and bones. We will pray Him like a shape made of flesh and bones. God is nothing but energy in the form of divine light. If you want to know Him, first you should experience that I am not the flesh and bones, I am also made of that energy. So when this energy is gone out, this will become dead, So if you want all the time, this body survived with that energy inside only. When it is vacated, it will become dead. So try to retain it by what? You should know how it is being leaked out. So you should know how it is being leaked out and go through that and do that effort and conserve it, and further you have to generate that energy. How to generate? By doing pranayama. See, in every scripture, there are so many stories. In Puranas, Ksheerasagara Madhanam. There is one beautiful story, Ksheerasagara, that means the demons and the devatas, they did this churning of the milky water by taking the help of the snake which is around the Ishvara. So Shiva, they have taken the snake Vasuki, and they used it as thread to churn this mountain of Mandaragiri Parvata. Understand? So these are all nothing but our Mandaragiri Parvata is here at the anus, that is Mooladhara. Mooladhara means the sense, actually Mooladhara is here only. But when you are practicing this pranayama, you have to start from here only. But the grip should be here only. You start doing pranayama from here with the grip and withdraw from this. So if you go on doing like that, there will be immediately a poison will be coming, that is Garalam poison. What is that poison? When you are doing pranayama, you will get phlegm. Initially you will get phlegm. Afterwards, your body becomes Amrutam, Kamadhenupu, Kalparuksham, Lakshmi, Dhanvantari, Amrutam, nectar, everything will be coming afterwards. So initially it is difficult to sit and it is difficult to practice. But when the phlegm comes out, this will be very easy to practice, then everything will be okay. You will get infinite energy. That infinite energy is God. This is the essence behind this pranayama. And one of you can ask question, because you are a fresh one, you can ask any question.
Like to find peace within me. Like to find peace within me.
What is it?
Peaceful. Peace within me.
Peace of mind. That is already told, but I will again explain. Peace of mind. Mind is oscillating. Oscillating. Oscillating, it is like a flame. So if you want to make it still, you have to stop the air currents. So our mind is always oscillating, coming downwards and spread out into this world. So catch hold of the respirations by doing pranayama. When you are catching these respirations, automatically this mind becomes still. Not only still, it will glow. See, when it is oscillating, the flame will be having less light because of flickering. When our mind flickers, you will get very little light. But when it becomes still, it will glow more. That will give you peace of mind. So still mind is peace of mind, and oscillating mind will be turned into pieces of mind. Understand? So if you want to have still mind, do pranayama. There is no other go. By doing anything effort, any prayatnam or effort outside, they are of no use at all. Unless you know the root cause of this oscillation of the mind, you can never have that peace of mind. So even everybody is striving for money only, you know. So dhanam moolam yadam jagat. Dhanam moolam yadam jagat. For this world, the money is the root. Understand? Even then, we don't have any peace of mind. Why? Because if anybody ask any rich person who is having all riches, all comforts, all facilities, and ask him, do you have any peace of mind? No, I am not peaceful. Why? Because till now, everybody is trying to get peace of mind by achieving all these accomplishments, accomplishing all these worldly treasures. But yet we don't have peace of mind because our mind has already turned into pieces. Our mind has already turned into pieces by spreading everywhere. So if you want to have peace of mind, take it back by controlling our respirations. So without controlling respirations, there is no use at all. Understand? So without knowing this essence of this Vedanta, or this Yogam, most of the people, they are trying to spend their lifetime just to enjoy whatever you say and go away. It's not because whatever you are enjoying, you will have both mental unrest, not only that, later on, the impressions, what you are enjoying, they will be continued for that. And they don't allow you to keep quiet. Even if you leave the body, they will be carried forward with your subtle body. That subtle body again will be sprouted in some mother's womb. And again you will get it. So this cycle of births and deaths will be continued as long as your mind is going outside. So try to take it back. How? By going upwards. By going upwards by means of what? Uttared Atmanatma. That is told in Bhagavad Gita. So peace of mind can be achieved by a yogi only, not by a bhogi. Bhogi will be always initially seems to be happy by means of these sensory pleasures. But yogi we will be having eternal bliss. Initially it seems to be difficult to practice this pranayama, but later on you will be always peaceful inside. Because this treasure is there. The treasure for the happiness is nothing but your own life force. When you conserve your life force, you will have that peace of mind. When you are losing it, see, I will tell you. When you are not peaceful and mentally unrest, how your respirations look like? Your respirations will be very speedy. When you are funky, your respirations will be very speedy. When you are peaceful or quiet, how your respirations will be? They will be quiet. Their rate is less and they will be inside. But when you are unrest, the respirations are speedy and you will be going outside only. So you have to admit that there is a direct connection between the mind and the respirations. So if you want to have the peace of mind, catch out of the respirations. This is not my version, told by the great people. Even in Yoga system, Vasishtha Maharshi told Rama, Ya prana pavana spandaha chitta spanda sayevihi prana spanda kshayetno kartavyo dhimato chakayehi. So our oscillation of mind is nothing but the oscillation of your life force in the form of respirations. So it is your duty to control the respirations to have the peace of mind. Peace of mind. So without knowing this root cause, we are trying to go somewhere and close your eyes and go to sleep. So meditation. I am not saying any meditation. That is the ultimate part of the sadhana. That is the ultimate part of the sadhana is called meditation. But without doing any sadhana, simply sitting and closing your eyes will land you to sleep only. Sleep only. See, I am not telling it. It is improved fact and you are experiencing. Everybody, we are experiencing that. See, if you want to earn some money, you have to do some effort. Is it not? If you want to earn money or to have food, you have to go and do some effort. Without doing any effort, if you close your eyes, will you get anything? There must be some effort. Without doing effort, what is the use of closing your eyes? Initially, it looks like that you are cutting away from this world. You are cutting away from this world externally, but internally you will be opening into the world. Your mind will be open as long as it is active. Afterwards, because of respiration, when they are going downwards, you will simply go to sleep. So how long you will sleep? Till now you are sleeping both externally and internally also. You have to become alert. Get up. Uttishthati prapya varan nibodataha ksharasya dhara nisita durachya durgam padam tat kavayo vadanti yamadharmaraj says to Nachiketa in Kathopanishad. Uttishthati prapya varan nibodataha. Get up and bow down before a guru. He will tell you. Of course, this Brahma Vijaya is a bit difficult. It is just like walking on the edge of the knife. Prapya varan nibodataha. Take the help of Guru. Get initiated from him. In that way, even in this Bhagavad Gita, our Parama Gurudev and Lord Sri Krishna told that with the pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshante jnanam jnanina tata darsana. Lord Sri Krishna says, go and prostrate before a guru, do service and ask pertinent questions, then he will tell the secret of this Vedanta. That is the secret behind this peace of mind. Peace of mind is not so easy word. Understand? So you have to do an effort, continuous steadfast effort, not by simply closing the eyes, or not simply by going and prostrating some idol made of all these five elements. You are made of five elements. That's also made of five elements. But God is beyond five elements. Panchabhutas. He is beyond Panchabhutas. So there is no use of prostrating before this Panchabhutas to another Panchabhuta. Understand? All this idol worship are denoting that you take the help of this idol and pray God within. You pray God within. How to pray? Again, not simply by closing your eyes. So, because you don't have any idea about God, first you approach an idol and think that it is God, and your mind should be converted, turned inside. Turned inside. For example, I will tell you, when you are in trouble, you will take an oath, you will do pramanam to some of your favorable God. You will do pramanam like this: if my trouble is over, I will come and shell down my money, whatever I have. Like that you will have a praman, where you will have praman, do pramanam within you only. You will pray here. You will pray here only, thinking that God is somewhere, and will make an agreement with God and is mine. And no sooner this trouble is over, we will go there. And again, when you are standing in front of your favorable God, again you will, after shutting down your all these things, again you will pray, oh, I have fulfilled my praman. So you have taken oath in the mind only, and fulfilled your oath in the mind only. But meanwhile, you are thinking that God has saved me. So which God saved you? The God within you only saved you. The God, but without knowing the essence of it, or fact of it, we are going for anything. See, I am very happy, especially in America. In America, most of the people, they are going to temples. Temples, I encourage them also, because everybody knows that because of God's blessings only, I am like this. I am like this. So I have to pay gratitude towards God. So where is that God? So let us, who knows about God? Let us go to a temple, because that is a place meant for praying God. So like that, most of the people, all the people, not all the people, in America, what I found is, everybody is going to temple. But whereas in other places, even though these temples are there, only few people are going to temples on certain auspicious days. But no employee. Here, every employee is coming to temple. Whereas in other places, they are not going that much frequently. Frequently, that means because of you only, I am like this. So I have to pay gratitude. So that's why even temple going is also very much encouraged. Encourage you. You have to encourage such things. But don't stop with that. Don't stop with that. Your trouble will be over for some time. But afterwards, your gain will be troubling you, because your trouble started within you. You are regularly losing your energy. When you are losing energy, you don't have peace of mind. Our Gurudev used to say, if you want to achieve anything, you get mental energy. Because of lack of sufficient mental energy only, we are facing all these things. So first try to increase your mental energy. Mental energy by what? See, at one stage, when you are young and energetic, you cannot understand that I am achieving by my physical strength and vigor. But as days pass on, the tire is becoming leaked. When the air is leaked from the tire, it becomes shrinked. Then you will understand that till now during my young days, I could not pray God. My entire energy is wasted towards this material prosperity. Material prosperity, I have already wasted time. So there is no question of repenting at that age. So that's why start praying. Praying in the sense, increase your energies since younger age. Since younger age. This is the setback of everybody. Even though he is called as devotee or some other non-devotee, both are sailing in the same boat. Try to be alert in the early age. Early age. Balu, Ruddho, Vyadhikto, Yuva, Stri, Sodha, Janma, Bhrut, Yogadi, Karana, Sarve, Saruna, Pranam, Saradayataha. In Upanishad says, anybody can practice. Bala, in the early age, Ruddho, old age, Vyadhikto, a patient, Yuva, even a younger, youth, Stri. Some says, all these ladies are not eligible to do this, not eligible to do chanting, or something like that. But for this, everybody is eligible. Balo, Ruddho, Vyadhikto, Yuva, Stri, Sodra, Janma, Bhrut. Some people say that the higher people born in higher caste, they are eligible to do that. Not that. Sodra, Janma, Bhrut, whatever the caste may be, he can do that. That's why Upanishad warns, Ajnanopahato Balya. Yogane Varitahata, Sheshe Kalatra Chintartaha, King Karoti Naradhama. Maitropana says that Ajnanopahate Bhaye. In the childhood, your entire period is spent for playing with ignorance, with innocence. You are playing, wasting time in the playing. Yogane Varitahata. During youth, you are simply indulged in sex and begetting children. Sheshe Kalatra Chintarta. After the certain ages passes, you will be always thinking about what all happened. Kalatra Chintaha. You will be always grieved with the samsara. King Karoti Naradhama. What is that you are going to? Dena Yavinyo Sayam Prataha. Sisira Vasanto Punrayataha. Gatavati Vayo Deha Paye. Yaminyo Sayam Prataha. Sisiravato Santo Purayataha. Kala Kridati Gachat Chayuhu. Sadapana Munchat Chasha Vayuhu. Bhajagonda says, see, Yaminyo Sayam Prataha. Every day is coming again. Sunset, sunrise, sunset. Sunrise, sunset. Morning, evening. Sayam Prataha. Sisiravata Santo Punrayataha. The autumn comes, and spring comes. Spring comes, the leaves grow, and autumn comes, the leaves fall down. So like that, the season is changing, the day timing is changing. Sisiravata Kala created the Gacha Chayuhu. The column, the time is engulfing you. It is regularly taking inside. Kala created the Gachat Chayu. Your Ayu or age is being gradually taken by the snake of Kalam. Stadapana Munchat Chasha Vayuhu. Even then, our aspiring for the material prosperity is not at all stopped. Stadapana Munchat Chayu. You will never get liberated from this. So be alert. Starting from the younger age, take the help of Guru. Some people, they think that we think about God when the joints and muscles are not working, cooperating. When your joints and muscles are not cooperating, you will think of God. Nobody's, even God himself cannot come to your rescue when you are at that stage. So try to utilize your energy when you are young. Of course, that's also gone. You have already became old. Even now also, better late than never. Better late than never. Even this time is also not past. You can start now itself. That is there in Bhagavad Gita and other things. So, without That's why Vedantam, some people say that if you hear about Vedantam and all these things, you will go to Vairagya, renunciation. You will have to get away from these worldly things. Will be foregoing so many sensory pleasures. See, when you are foregoing the God Himself, you will have to forego everything. If you postpone knowing about God, your births will be postponed. See, number of births are due to what? Because of mental and worldly impressions. What are the impressions you are getting? They are being stamped in your mind. Today I have came to know somebody, Chitragupta. See, Chitragupta means, who is Chitragupta? Chitra means Chittam, mind. Gupta means hidden. So whatever you are doing karma outside, you will have that impression. All these impressions will be hidden in that Chittam. Chittam, that is called Chitragupta. The subconscious mind itself is called Chitragupta. Who is the boss of the Chitragupta? Yama Dharmaraja. Who is the boss of Chitragupta? Yama Dharmaraja. That means your subconscious mind will be under your control when you go to the state of this Yama Dharmaraja. Yama Dharmaraja means who is standing for the virtue, Satyam. When he is standing for the virtue, he is called Yama Dharmaraja. When your mind is oscillating, your Chittam will be recording all these things with the worldly impressions, then you are called Chitragupta. So when you go to Yamalokam, the Yamadharmaraja asks you, you open his list of sins or anything, the Chitragupta will reveal, tell the list, all this list. Who is that Chitragupta? Subconscious mind. So most of the people, without knowing this, simply if you do any sort of sadhana without going upward, all these impressions will be frozen like in refrigerator. So they will never be burnt out. You have to burn your impressions like Yoga Agni. So what is papam? Papa, papa is nothing but worldly impressions. Yoga tahati kshipram asesham papa panjaram prasannam jayate jnanam jnana nirvanam chati. Guru Purana says, Yoga Agni tahati kshipram asesham papa panjaram. Only your Yoga Agni. Yoga Agni means what? The Agni elicited by doing Yogam. Kshipram dahati kshipram asesham papa panjaram. So all these impressions which are accumulated in a subconscious mind, being expressed in the form of phlegm. See, physically they are expressed as in the form of phlegm and other congestion, but mentally they are in the subconscious mind. Prasannam jayate jnanam jnana nirvanam uchyati. So, if you burn all these impurities, both physical and mentally, then you will get nirvana. Jnana, nirvana, you will get first wisdom. With that wisdom, and you will get liberated. So these are all scriptures told scientifically. Scientifically. That's why when your muscles, bones, nerves, they are cooperating, start doing pranayama. Do try to know about this God by increasing your energy. Don't waste your energy. See, I am not criticizing all these other methods of doing yoga and others. Yoga will bend your body. You will have a control to some extent. Because what all the energy you got, that will be uniform circulated in your body. But you are simply burning your energy. You are not conserving. See, pranayam and other yoga, this yoga, Antarmukha Yogam, the abode of energy. When you do this pranayama, your energy that's being wasted out, that will be conserved, and it will be put here. But whereas other things, you are simply burning. By doing all that, when you are burning, you will look thin, your body will be lightened, but the entire energy being wasted. To become slim, there are so many methods. Even if you go fast, you will become slim. If you want to become, you can go to gym. But I found in these parts of America, what I found is, everybody goes to gym or do some walking or exercise, but they cannot sit on the ground. That is what I found. You will take everything. You don't allow the body to accumulate with the fat. So you will go to gym, do exercise, but you cannot sit on the ground. Because all of you are habituated of taking meals at the table. So never try to take food at the table. Or buffet meals. Most of the people, they will take these meals. That's not buffet meal, that's buffalo meal. Because you don't have any control of the amount of food you are taking. When you are sitting and taking food, your stomach will tell you, so this is filled up like this. So don't take further. Don't take both solid and liquid also. If you sit like this and take food. But if you go on taking food by standing with buffalo meals or the table meals also. These are all the very simple preventive methods, Without observing all these things, we are trying to keep health. How can you keep health? I have found so many people, even at the night 10 p.m. also they are going to gym and trying to burn all these calories, but they could not sit on the ground. When your joints, including your hip and knee joints, when they are not allowed to sit, means there is some accumulation of our water in the joints. Ultimately, the doctors will say that your joints are torn out, so don't sit on the ground. They will advise further, don't sit on the ground. And don't go to steps, don't go upwards by stepping upwards. These are because you could not do earlier, now they are further advocating don't to sit down. But if you start taking food, you need not do any sadhana. First thing, you tell to your children and yourself, try to take food on the ground. I am advising. If you take food, your digestion will be more and your joints will be flexible and you can do sadhana at any time. Most of the people, even if they take this sadhana, they cannot, their body is not cooperative. Yesterday, one patient came here. Of course, even when he is not able to sit also, he could do this pranayama and within one day he could sit. He could sit. See this, I'm not boosting anything. There is one person recently got operated for the pituitary growth. Pituitary growth, he got operated 1 year, 3 months back. And the doctors removed 60% of the pituitary. Now, ultimately, he was landed into trans-hypopituitarism. That means his pituitary gland is not functioning properly and everything is deficient, including thyroid, adrenaline, everything is wrong. So he's a young man, he's facing so many things. He could not sit and he is suffering with body pains and other things. See, by his previous samskar, the punyam, virtue done by his previous birth, he could come here and got initiated into this and made him to sit to this pranayama, to do this pranayama. He sat for 1 hour. Within that 1 hour, his body heated up. He started perspiring. His head is full of sweat. And all these pains, body pains, everything gone. He felt like anything. This is my bone. So even a person with hypopituitarism is also got benefited with this pranayama means what else we can cure, we can cure anything. Because as per our Gurudev's version and our experience, deficiency of the spiritual energy or mental energy is the root cause for all the diseases. So try to increase that by simply doing this. Only thing is you should have faith. Faith with the Guru and God. Have confidence with the Guru and God. Start doing. So this is all about your peace of mind. So anything if you want, please. Any other peace of mind?
Guruji,
What is your
you
question?
said that
Please.
when you reach certain energy level, then you will achieve the God, right?
Huh?
Or you'll see the God.
Ah.
But people say that God is omnipresent, right? That they are everywhere. So
See, first of all, let us come to a conclusion that what these people told. Let us apply our brain first. God is all pervasive, I have already explained. All pervasive in the sense, how? Can you say this is God? No. If if you catch hold of a knife and hit with your head, can you say that is God? That will hit you. So, first of all, you convert your body into energy and see with that energy that God is everywhere, that God is everywhere, that is energy is everywhere. That is a supreme state of statement. But without going that, we say that God is everywhere. If you go and think something else, you will hit with a stone. Your toy, the great toe will be torn, blood will be leaking. When God is everywhere at this stage, feel that, why do you hit with the stone? Is it not? So these are all very loose statements. Everybody thinks that God is everywhere. God is everywhere for those. So I will tell you one example. We are all here, but our energy is different in different levels. Is it not? Our thinking, our knowledge, whatever the thing is, they are not uniform in all of us. Is it not? Do you admit or not? Admit? We have to admit. According to the people or somebody told, God is everywhere. Everywhere is he uniform throughout or is having any difference in levels of this energy? He must be uniform throughout, is it not? God is everywhere, he is somewhere more and somewhere less. Can you say like that? What do you say, Vinayak?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know because I don't feel the presence, right? So I don't know.
But let us think with some common sense. See, God is everywhere means he should be uniform throughout. He must be same within you, within me, and everywhere. Is it not? Will you admit or not? You have to admit. But he is not seem to be uniform throughout. There is so many changes in all of us. Is it not? There is a change or not? Yes. So this is what we find is different from the statement. What we find is different from the statement. For example, God is like a blank check. Bank check is a, suppose I have given you $1 million. $1 million, God is like $1 million check. That check is there everywhere. Because he is uniform throughout, you know. If you want to admit that God is everywhere, he should be like a $1 million check in everybody. You want money. Will this check give you money? Please? Will give you money? You have to go and encash it in the bank. Otherwise, take this check thinking that I am $1 million God, but it is of no use at all. That check cannot be used for your cleaning the tongue also. Understand? So if you want to know that God is everywhere, you first encash. Encash with what? With energy. Turn this check into liquidity, with money, into money. How to? This. So we are like check, uniform. But if you want to know about that, turn that check into money. How? Go to a bank. Who is that bank? Where is that bank? Bank is here only. But encash is Guru. So you go to him and he will tell you how to encash it. Then you will get the benefit of this cash. Until then you cannot say that I am God. God is within me. Is it not? What do you say, Vinay? Huh?
Yes.
You admit or not? We have to. Okay. Any question? Please come forward. What are you? Where from you are?
From Hyderabad.
You are from Hyderabad. What are you doing?
I'm into IT.
Huh?
I'm into IT.
You are IT, doing IT. Okay.
I know, how do I control my anger? I can control my anger towards others, but not find my family. How do I do that?
Anger is coming by what? What is the reason for getting angry? Everybody will be having certain desire. When that desire is not fulfilled, you will get angry. Is it not? When it is not fulfilled, you will get angry. That is there in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Jayato Vishan Pausa Sangas Deshopa Jayate Sangha Sanjayate Kamaha Kama Krodho Vijayate Krodhat Bhavata Samoha Samoha Stuti Vipraha Stuti Brahso Buddhinasat Buddhinasat. There are steps. So among these steps there is one state called anger, Krodho Vijayate. Why you are getting angry? Because whatever you have that ambition or sankalpam or desire within you, when it is not totally fulfilled outside, you will get angry. Is it not? So how to control it? For everything you should know, go to the root cause of it. Unless you go to root, some people say, when you get angry, you think 1, 2, 3 things like that, and stop and get angry. See, that is not a method. That's not remedy, actually, to say. See, your mind should be balanced with sufficient energy. Then only you can withstand all sorts of these aberrations. Whatever you are getting obstructions, when you are, even though people scolding you, also you will never be perturbed because you have got sufficient patient mind. When you don't have patient mind, definitely you will get anger. So all this anger is due to what? Lack of sufficient energy within you or me. Is not. So how to control anger? Increase your energy. By what? By what, please? Huh? Meditation. Meditation, not simple meditation. Everything will come under meditation. Increase your energy by doing pranayama. Then go to jhana. All these will come under meditation. So increase your energy. Is it not? Okay. What is your name? Huh? Deepti. Deepti, that is the girl you took initiation in the... you are another Deepti. Okay. You are another Deepti. Right. Any more?
I'm confused I know that I should not yell. I know that I should not yell, especially in case of my kids.
Family, kids.
Basically kids.
See, there are some situations you have to yell before your children also. Why? Because unless you control them and have some control over these children, they cannot grow properly. That anger is enough, is necessary also.
Okay.
That is necessary. See, the Vedantic people says that don't have angry means you will become undone. See, in certain circumstances you have to use it, that anger also. Any more?
Actually, what she didn't hear from before. She was not here from before,
I
so she
came
didn't
late.
know. She doesn't know what pranayama. So if you can explain to her how it works, that's what she wants
See,
to know.
everything is nothing but our energy, you know. We have got certain amount of mental energy. That is not sufficient now. Because since birth we are losing that energy through our respirations. So try to conserve that energy by doing pranayama. Unless you have that sufficient energy, you can never have control over your all these kama, krodha, lopa, moha, madhmasara, all these things, 5 vices, you know. So if you want to have control, first have control over the mind by getting energy.
Until now, I didn't knew. Until now, I didn't knew pranayama and meditation they all fall under meditation.
Yes.
But pranayama is just a process of yoga. It's a yogic process. But I didn't knew pranayama is
Getting energy. See, that is the world thinking like that. See, whatever we say that this meditation means do some asanas and do some pranayama with the exhale by closing the nostrils, something like that. Thus they are come under yoga. But this is another word called Yogam. This is good old traditional Sanatana Yogam. This is told by Lord Sri Krishna and Bhagavad Gita and great rishis in India. Understand? So, this yoga is a recent word in the sense that yoga has been turned into yoga without doing the proper pranayama inside. Yoga is there since then. This is also an old one, but that was recently turned into only limited to the physical bending exercise. No doubt they are also useful for health. But you want to have energy means without friction there is no energy. You do friction inside, you will get energy. In that meditation, everything will fall. Even your asanas, your other, all these methods, they are part and parcel of that only. If you get that, you will, all these things are not necessary. Okay. Amma?
స్వామి నేను మళ్ళీ వస్తాను.
వస్తారు, మళ్ళీ వస్తారా?
నేను మా తమ్ముడి ఇంటికి వస్తాను. అదర్వైజ్ ఐల్ ఇన్వైట్ యూ టు మై హోమ్. చాలా బ్యాక్ నొప్పిగా ఉంది.
తీసుకోండి అమ్మా, రండి, నేర్చుకోండి. తప్పనిసరి. ఎప్పుడు వస్తారు?
మా ఊషికి చెప్తాను.
యూ హ్యావ్ ఫిక్స్ యువర్ డేట్.
ఓకే,
థ్యాంక్ యూ. చూడండి ఎన్ని వేసుకొని ఉండాలో తను. ఇవన్నీ చూడండి, ఒంటి ఇవన్నీ వేసుకొని ఉంటాయి, అవన్నీ వేసుకొని.
అదే వస్తాయి. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ సర్వం పదం హస్తిపదే నియమకం. మనం ఇప్పుడు ఈ సాధన ఎప్పుడు చేసామో అన్నీ కూడా అందులోకి వస్తాయి. అయితే ఒకటి మన ప్రయత్నం ఎంత బాగా చేస్తే అంతగా ఏంటి అయినా మనమే ఆధారపడక్కర్లేదు. ఎందుకంటే ఈ విద్య దొరకడమే కష్టం. దొరికిన తర్వాత మాత్రం వండర్ఫుల్ రిజల్ట్స్. మీకు అధిక ఉదాహరణ చెప్పాను. ఒక పిట్యూటరీ పేషెంట్ ఎంత విత్ ఇన్ 24 అవర్స్లో హౌ మచ్ ఈ గాట్ బెనిఫిటెడ్ మీకు అర్థమైంది కదా, చెప్పాను కదా. అది మన ఉషా గారి ఇంట్లోనే జరిగింది. తప్పనిసరిగా రండి అమ్మా. ఎస్, వెల్కమ్. రండి అమ్మా. ఎప్పుడు
నమస్తే అమ్మా.
Your Saxena, Atul Saxena. Your name is Atul Saxena. You are from Gujarat.
UP.
UP. UP. Any doubts?
No, I understand the process.
You understand.
I understand the
You would
theory
understand
part.
what I
Yes.
told you. Okay.
Now, like, I guess the real challenge is to learn the actual pranayama
Okay.
and practice that.
So happy. Get it initiated as early as possible. Okay.
గురుజీ ఇప్పుడు చెప్పేస్తే ఇప్పుడు
Okay. We'll give it.
ఇస్తారా?
Sorry?
You will give initiative.
We'll give. What is it? All of you are so fortunate enough to get this Vijja now itself. Otherwise,
We'll set up Guruji.
you arrange for initiations. So, shall we close this session, Amma?
Okay.
Huh? Okay. Om swasti prajabhyah paripalayantum nyayena margena mahisha go brahminebhyah shubhamstu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om sarve sukhna santu sarve santu niramaya sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kachid dukha bhag bhavet. Om sahana bhavatu sahano bhunaktu sahaviryam karvavahe tejasvina vadhetamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Krishna Namaha. Jai Gurudev.